What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the knighthood boss battle as of June 9th here, guys. In this video, we're going to be going over the hell and extreme difficulties and going over how to get the 9k and 6k respectively. If you guys enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm literally recording this the moment it dropped, guys, like literally like the minute it dropped. So yeah, no, we're hopping in. So starting with the team that we got here, we got Queen Diane, LR Liz, LR Margaret, and the Blue Matrona. Now, the reason why we're rocking this team is if we actually look at the missions here, clear within 8 turns for 20% points, clear with all heroes having more than 40% HP for 25%, attack with a hero with attribute advantage 10 times for 25%, and clear with a hero, clear with a team of full female heroes. So yeah, no, we're going to be able to rock that running the double giant, double goddess setup. You know, LR Liz, LR Margaret, obviously they benefit each other, both being goddesses. LR Margaret's gonna be able to, you know, give basic stats to her, and then LR Liz is able to give basic stats to the entire team. And then Matrona is giving what is it, 50% basic stats to Queen Diane, and Queen Diane is just a, you know, a pretty good giant unit. Now, if you have Valentine's Diane, so if you have the other one, she actually is better just because of the fact she has another 30% basic stats. So up to you. For the video though, I will do Queen Diane just to show you guys she works. But Valentine's Diane is definitely better if you want more score, 100%. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking this setup, guys. We are rocking the basic stat cards here with goddesses as well. We have 2 goddesses here, so 6% extra basic stats. I mean, we will take that as well. So let's hop in and let's see what this team is able to do in terms of scoring on the hell difficulty. Alrighty, guys, we are loading into Kelak. Yeah, so Kelak again. Main gimmick with Kelak though is you don't really want to buff up until the last part, because I think the way he works is that the more buffs you have, I think he does more damage against you. I think it is. Yeah, I think he gains basic stats. Yeah, so you kind of want to save the buff cards for late, and you know, use them whenever you do get the chance. So right there, we're just gonna spam all of our cards. I would stand up there with DM, but I think we want to actually hold on to those cards so that we can actually use them a little bit later. I think that's gonna be a little bit of a good strategy. So right there, filling up the you know, the basic stat right there with LR Liz, obviously, right? Whenever we attack with LR Liz, we are healing the team, and that's actually going to increase our basic stats as well. So let's stance up here with Diane now. Let's actually do this. Oh, and I have to get attribute advantage as well. We have to attack 10 times with attribute advantage. That's what it was, right? Yeah. So we have to attack. What is it? So with Matrona and Margaret, we're gonna have to make sure we attack with them. They're gonna be able to get us the you know, the attribute advantage that we need, right? So right here, I'll just move card to Liz. I think that's probably best course of action right there. I could have obviously used the card, but again, you know, when we do use buffs, he is gonna gain basic stats, guys. So we want to save that kind of for a little bit later in the fight, when we can take advantage of those. It looks like we might have to start taking advantage of them now, though, considering the amount of buff cards we have in our hand, though, guys. So I think that might be something to consider here. So let's do the stance. Let's do the attack here with Matrona. Let's do the buff card right there with Liz. And yeah, no, I think we just leave it like that. I guess I'll just waste. I guess I will waste the Margaret buff. So I was gonna say maybe we hold on to it, but I think wasting it there is not too bad as well. Just so that we tank a little bit better against the Kelak boss here. But from what I remember though, yeah. So you saw how it said active unique on his you know, obviously the character right there. That means he's getting the basic stat buff. So he is going to be hitting a little bit harder against us. Right there we do patience because we have some damage reduction and defense related. Wow, we even patience the ultimate there too. That's pretty crazy actually. Wow. Alright, so what we'll do here, waste that to get more attribute advantage damage. Let's waste that. Let's waste this. And I'm going to do that so we cycle our ultimates back. And I think with that, that should be able to finish him off. Let's see. Boom. Daniel does get the kill. Drop the Liz ult. We do the Liz buff card, so that cycles ultimates. So I don't know if we lose gauge going into this next phase. I honestly forget. Do I lose gauge? We do. Okay, so that actually does work out in our favor in a sense. Because that does allow us to stall a few more turns and get going the last bit of attribute advantage damage we need. So let's do that. Let's do this, and then we'll do the. Yeah, I'll do that. I was thinking maybe we go for Elizabeth Ultimate, but honestly at this point I don't think we should really be pushing for the Elizabeth Ultimate. I think we'll maybe wait a turn or two. So right there, we do these single targets. Crazy Russia, boom. Less than 50, or no, a little bit above 50% right there. We do get a merge on Elizabeth. That's really, really good. That'll allow us to get her ultimate just off of one skill use right there, which I think is really, really nice. So there we are. Okay, so let's do the... Yeah, so I still have not gotten the attribute advantage 10 times like skills, which does kind of suck right now. I want to be able to get that, so I am going to try. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to waste that, and I'm going to re-stance up just so we clear our cards here as well. I think that is the play. Yeah, so what we're going to do here, do the buff card, follow up attack with Diane, attack card with Liz, right, to get some heals on us, increase basic stats, and also deal some damage, alt rush as well. And yeah, we have Diane ultimate right there. We got to do the Margaret attack, and we'll see if that does help us out here. So AoE, boom. So that's where obviously the AoEs are going to start hitting. So now we got to do cleanse. Now we got to do that. And then I guess, yeah, I mean, we just have to kind of go for the ult. So I am going to do this and this. And I hope if this does kill, then, you know, that's it. If that's the last card we need for the 10 attribute advantage as well, that'll be really good. But I honestly don't think it is. So I think, yeah. So we're just going to have to kill guys without it. So, you know, sometimes that you know, becomes an issue and you're not able to get it. But, I mean, it should still be a kill. Yup. And, yeah, I mean, regardless, with the rest of the missions, we should still be able to get a 9k rebel. Let's see. Yeah, 12k regardless. So even though we didn't get this mission right here, guys, we're still able to get that, you know, pretty nice score with 12k. So yeah, definitely still doable regardless. Obviously getting that attribute advantage would be a lot nicer, and making sure you are clearing within the turn count as well. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the hell difficulty right there with the full female squad. Let's hop into the extreme difficulty and let's see if we can get 6k on that. Alright guys, now moving on to the extreme difficulty here, we are swapping over to the full goddess team. You know, obviously LR, Liz, and Margaret are going to stay. We're bringing Red Sariel and Mayel just to have the outright basic stats. I think you could run Elat here. You could also run Red Tarmiel. I think, honestly, it's really up to you who you run. Just bring basic stat buffers, right? You're going for a ton of basic stats. Obviously, that's going to matter. In terms of the link on Mayel, just go for your highest attack link, right? You know, LR Essenor is a solid one for me, so we'll rock that. And yeah, no, we got the team set up. We have HP Food, got his card set as well. Let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do, guys, in terms of getting the score. Alright guys, we are loading into Kelak on the extreme difficulty. So the way you want to get a good amount of score against Kelak with these with the goddess team specifically is obviously basic stat buffing, but also being able to nuke the boss as well, guys. I think that is part of it in terms of getting good score. So, you know, we'll try and go through not super quickly, but also, you know, in a manner that will allow us to pretty much be able to kill the boss and build up our basic stats like a ton. So let's hear. So AoE, that's actually gonna finish him off right there in the first phase. Wow. And that's not on buffing anybody. That's crazy. So that's just off the rip damage right there, man. So let's see. Right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push up the Liz ult, and then we'll also move cards there with Mayel. I am going to go for the kill next turn, guys. I am going to do that. I think that's you know, a fairly decent strat. We're going to do the ultimate with Liz, buff card with Margaret. And then I don't even think we need to ult with Mayel necessarily. We could just straight up go for a single target. I think I actually am going to do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we'll do the Mayel single target. And I think that'll probably be enough. I mean, we could do... Here, we could do this AoE with Sariel as well. Because Mayel's relic, I also do have his relic as well. It's at 0 right now because we didn't do what is it? We didn't fill up the things. We did 1 AoE, so I mean, yeah. So that'll be at 2. All right, so let's do that. We'll do the buff up as well, and then single target Mayel, and yeah, I mean that should get the job done there, guys. So let's see. All with Liz, drop the buff card with Margaret, and yeah, no, that should be really, really good right there. Let's see. A million, nice. Oh, I think right there I actually did mess up. I should have did the buff card with Margaret first so that the attack related from Liz would have given over. Okay, so yeah, 2,700. Not anything too crazy, guys, but what we're going to do from there is actually take that now into the other difficulties, and regardless of us getting kind of a mediocre score there, we're gonna make up for that by doing the exact same thing again in hard. And yeah, we'll go for a little bit of a nuke as well with this setup. So I think honestly, if we just go for the kill turn 1, we might still get enough points to get where we need to be. So let's actually go for the kill turn 1 and we'll see. I'm just gonna go for the double buff, and then yeah, no, just AoE single target mile, right? Let's do this. I'll do this AoE actually first, and then this, and single target. And I think that'll be a fairly good amount of score. So double buff, and then whatever our score is by the end of this, guys, like if we are, you know, like around like almost 2,000, then we just have to do the last difficulty in the same exact situation, and we're gonna be good. So 800k there only on the turn 1, or 760k. Right, let's see what we're getting on the score. And that's going to be, yeah, around 2,000. So now that we're at 2,700 plus that, we only need about 1,500 on the final run. So now all we got to do is hop into this final difficulty here. And as you guys can see, we're at 4,700. So we need, what is that? Only 1,300, right? Because we're going to be at 5,000. Yeah, so only 1,300 needed from this final run. So all we got to do, hop into this, and then we easily are able to get that last bit of score that we need. Just by kind of doing the exact same thing as well. So let's do that again. Hopping into the lowest difficulty here. We'll AoE with Sariel, and then we'll do the double buff, and then single target Mael right there, and that should net us the good amount of score right there, guys. So let's do this. We'll do the AoE, then we'll do that, then we'll do this, and then single target, and that should net us a fairly good score right there. Yeah, so AoE does a good chunk of damage. We follow up with the double buff, and then the Mael single target, and as long as it's above 1,300, you know, we're getting that 6k and we're good. If you're not able to get 6k with all 3 difficulties, guys, obviously redo extreme and go for a better nuke at the end. If you're able to do that, then you should be good. Yeah, there we go, 1,900 again. And that's going to put us above the 6k that we need to be able to get all the rewards. So there you guys go, man. That is the Knighthood boss as of the 9th of June, guys. That's how you're able to get all your rewards for Hell and also for the normal difficulties. Let me know in the comment section below if this was helpful, guys. That's going to be it for the video, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, and have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.